TGO, Tom Gruenwald Outdoors, is brought to you by HT, premium ice tackle since 1974. Polar Fire Gear, this is how it's done. Tourism Saskatchewan, Canada's best freshwater fishing. Vexilar, ice fishing begins when you turn your Vexilar on. Kalispell, Montana, discovery in every direction. And these other fine sponsors.
Hello everyone and welcome to Tom Gruenwald Outdoors. I'm Tom Gruenwald and I am really excited today. I'll tell you what, the adrenaline is flowing because we're back on Saskatchewan's Tobin Lake. Now we came out here in our debut season of TGO and I joined Steve Bunka and Andrew Smitty Smith. I'll tell you what, we found exactly what we were looking for, some big trophy pike. I've got Andrew Smitty Smith back again. I've got Steve Bunka along with me and Neil Hughes, who's part of the Fishing Saskatchewan team. We sat down, we said, all right, let's go out and see if we can find these big pike. And I'll tell you, if you look at Tobin Lake, it is a giant body of water, encompasses hundreds of acres. So first I have to stop and think, okay, how am I going to find a place to fish and really focus in on these trophy pike? And I'll tell you, the secret is to try to find the old main river channel that flows through Tobin Lake. There's a lot of these acres out here are nothing more than shallow flats, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet deep, full of sunken timber and stumps and things, remnants of what was here before they made this impoundment. Now, we've got to do some special things. First of all, there's some regulations here on Tobin that apply. We can't use standard hooks. We need to use barbless hooks. And we can't use live bait. So, we're going to use real large, like 8 or 9 inch dead baits. We're going to rig them with these special quick strike rigs, incorporating barbless hooks, so we're staying well within the regulations. We're going to hang those beneath these tip-ups on these breaks and drop-offs. The hope being, maybe we can get into some of those big fish like we did the last time up here. Now, average size pike, 25 to 35 inches, 40-inch class fish are not at all unusual, and there are anglers that have hit even the 50-inch mark with northern pike out here in these waters. So, chance for some big pike. We're excited, pumped up, can't wait to share it with you. Join us here today as we fish Saskatchewan's Tobin Lake for trophy pike right here on TGO. Yeah, there's one off the bottom, so I'm kind of just getting myself ready. If this big fish comes in and takes something, I want to be set. Like that. Fish on! Smitty!
Transducer out here.
Thank you, sir.
You got her.
Well, that one came pumping up on it. It's a nicer fish. Maybe it's a pike. It's kind of fighting like a pike, but we'll see.
Give him some of this water. Ice out here. I haven't seen any color yet.
I haven't
there
seen
it is.
any.
That's a walleye.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
A real good one.
That one
oh, it
came
is a pike. Sorry. My bad.
Got me excited there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that one was jockeying around, he came up real hard.
Good pike though.
Followed it high.
Just gotta turn him. There you go. You're up through.
Got him. Oh. Not quite ready yet, is he?
Nope.
There his head's coming again.
Back down.
Starting to tire out.
Oh boy, good fish. There's a nice one.
There we go.
Nice one.
Beauty, Tom. Real nice.
Well, he just came up. I switched off on the spoon, and I had a perch come up and hammer it, and now the pike came up on it. A little bit bigger bait.
Well, you got that good into him too.
I was trying to use the Tom Zanenko philosophy there. Get a little bigger bait, work it a little more aggressively, and it worked out pretty well. There, it's pretty fish.
Pretty fish, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice fish. That's another nice 34, 35 inch.
I would say, huh? Yeah, let's get her back in. Yeah, when I felt the weight and you said it's a walleye, oh boy, you had me shaking that.
I looked down and I swear I saw gold on the back.
Tom Zanenko's got a prototype digital scale that our friend Steve Bowman has been working on that has some unbelievable calibration. And what we're going to try to do here is see if we can find out just how many pounds this fish is. Steve, guess? Anybody? Just find a spot there.
Go. Up she goes.
We'll call it 11.3. It's popping between 11.2 and 11.4.
Nice fish.
Very nice. Cool. There she goes. Got her, Smitty. Thanks for your help with that.
Nice work, Tom.
Neil, thank you, man.
More fishing action online at tgofishing.com.
Hey, Smitty, what do you say we go and check these tip-ups once, just make sure we got the baits all set properly, everything's looking
Yeah,
good.
we can do that.
All right. Well, whenever we get out here, get on a lake like Tobin where you know you can catch some really big pike, first thing we want to do is try to get lines in the water, get them set as best we can. Then we always come back and refine our presentations a little bit. You got a special rig that you use here, and you've got some special ways, depths of, setting the bait, things like that.
Yeah, we've got, we use horizontal quick strike rigs that we tie ourselves. They hold the bait nice and level. If you want to nose down, tail down, you can make those adjustments. And then, yeah, depending on the day, the time of day, what kind of conditions you got, we'll vary our depths on our bait. Today we're looking at a little bit of overcast to start the day. I think it's going to clear off. When it's overcast like that, a lot of times we'll have great success if we hang our baits very close to the surface of the ice. So we're sitting on about 14 inches of ice. We might only have 3 feet of line here. Now again, we varied some of these, so this one I'm not 100% sure, but we'll keep that, within 2 feet of the surface of the ice. And it gives the pike, when they look up, it gives them a real nice target. They can see it a lot better.
See that silhouette of that big bait?
Exactly.
Well, let's take a look at the
Oh,
rig
yeah.
and see what you got.
Okay, so we're using a pretty big bait. That's about 8 inches or so.
Tobin Lake has some special regulations. This lake is managed very, very well, and that's why we have the potential to come out here and catch these trophy pike. One of the things is that we can't use live bait.
No.
And you also need to use barbless hooks.
Barbless hooks, yeah.
These rigs are specially rigged up with the barbless hooks.
Yeah, you could take the regular hooks that you use and pinch the barbs.
Yep.
The majority of the fishing that we're going to do like this is going to be out here. So we just buy the barbless hooks and tie them that way, save ourselves the headache. So very simple rig. One hook goes in the tail.
Yep.
One hook goes in the head near the cheek plate. And then depending on where you want to balance the fish, you put in the middle hook. We're going to try and hang this one a little bit nose forward.
And every one of these baits is a little differently balanced, so you have to move things around a little bit. And that center treble being a little smaller, again, that's basically just what you're using to hang the bait the way you want it to.
It's
front and the back hook are really the ones that do the business.
Yeah, it works great like that. The surprising thing is it's the smallest treble on there, but you're going to catch a majority of your pike on that hook. And if you've ever seen video of a pike strike, they will hit the bait dead in the middle. And that's why we use a 3-hook rig. A lot of people will use a 2-hook rig. They'll hook head, they'll hook tail.
Yeah.
You're going to miss a lot of fish that way because the pike is going to take it here and potentially could miss both those outside trebles.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's going to be big enough that it gets all 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we've got the Vexilar here. Now a lot of times we'll use the Vexilar. We won't probably need it necessarily in this situation. We'll take a look at it.
But yeah, you can watch, especially that horizontal bait. You can see that very clearly on the screen.
You can see it sitting right there. Yeah, we are hanging about right where we want. The Vexilar is great. A lot of times we'll fish these pike fairly deep, up to 20-25 feet. And if we're fishing that deep and you want your bait close to the bottom, especially with the bait when they're frozen like that, sometimes they don't sink real fast, and it can be challenging to see how close to the bottom you are. If you want to be right in that 1 to 2 foot range, the Vexilar is a great tool for setting that up.
And then another thing too is there are spots out here where there are currents. This is a reservoir and it's a poundment type system, and sometimes you'll see your line carrying out to the side, and you need to be aware of that too. And the Vexilar will help tell you how far and how much that bait is moving.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got this one set.
Okay, let's go check the other ones.
All right, very good. That's not a bad pike at all, Neil.
No.
Got him?
Smitty?
No, you go ahead.
Watch the hook.
Got him?
All right.
Beauty.
Nice rigger scores again.
Does.
So you put a little bit smaller dead bait on there that time, and
Yep.
Smaller bait, bigger fish.
yeah,
Look at that, eh?
Doesn't usually go that way.
Gotta love those riggers.
Yeah.
that's
Those
fun.
Lots of fun.
Well, what's nice about the riggers is that you don't have to handle that wet line.
There she goes.
Beautiful pike. Nice job, Neil.
Good job, Neil.
On the rigger. I love it.
There's more fishing action to come right here on TGO.
Tell right now which way he's running.
What you gotta do is
It's like that way.
spools on. Yep,
It does, yeah.
going toward Steve over there.
Okay.
I got the spool. Any weight to this?
Missed him.
Oh,
Unless he's running up. Oh, he is. Yep. That's got a little bit more weight.
good, good. Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. I got line. This is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby. We got a big one.
Come on, Smitty. Show us how to catch a Tobin trophy.
Feels like we got him hooked good. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another run yet here.
We're ready. I got plenty of line here to feed you.
Okay, there he goes.
Oh, yeah, he's a big one.
I'm good.
Does not
You
like
see a
the
head?
hole at all.
I saw his
Yeah.
tail. He got a big, thick tail. He's thick. All I saw is the big fan.
Nice and easy.
Definitely over 10.
Easy's the word.
Oh,
I got.
There's
Oh
the
yeah,
belly.
we're fine.
Yep.
Got line.
35 incher
Yeah,
at least.
he's thick.
Yeah. I think he might be rolled up in the line a little bit.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all right. Yep. It's all right. I got line.
He's thick.
Man, a hard
Got a
time
big
turning
belly.
his head now. Is
We
going
are
to be
gonna
the.
have
Yep.
a little bit of a challenge.
You're close. You're close. It's all right.
Oh, we got him
You're-
lassoed.
Yep. You're. Grab a skimmer maybe. We got his nose real close. Got a long skimmer or something. We'll just tap his
Yeah.
nose in. Just don't let the hook catch the ice when he's
Nope.
this close. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
We're close. We're
I'm gonna see
close.
if-
Yeah. What I'm worried about is that quick strike.
Yeah.
It's wrapped around him.
Yeah. We almost have his
That
belly.
skimmer, we can just nose him in. We're within half an inch of getting his head turned.
I think this might cause him to run a little bit.
Almost. The trick is maybe don't pull the line. See if you get the head to just,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You pull on
the line there.
Oh, we almost have him there. There he is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. Okay, there you go,
Okay,
Neil.
watch those hooks, Neil.
Careful.
Oh, baby. That's a nice one.
Look at the body on that.
Oh, baby. Look at how fat that thing is.
Let's pop these
That,
hooks out real quick.
yeah.
Look at that
He
beast.
is a beauty.
Big mama.
Get that.
Quick stick on her? Just,
Yeah,
Sure. Let's see. What do we got?
Oh, if she was straight, she'd be 38.
Yeah.
Nice work
See,
there.
that's Neil Hughes telling us that fish feels heavy.
Woo! You need an armrest. My hands are
Here,
super
Neil.
slick.
Here,
you might want to
here,
use the towel.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Here.
Oh, there she
Yeah,
is.
She's thinking about it.
Oh, perfect.
She said
Awesome.
goodbye.
Yeah, she said
All right.
goodbye.
Let's go check these other lines. See if we
Sounds
get some
great.
more fish. We'll be back with some more Tobin Lake action right after this.
More fishing action online at tgofishing.com.
Good sign, Tom. Good sign.
I could take that this way if you like. Sometimes, you just do that with the tip up. They just move it a little bit, tease them.
Give him a little resistance.
Yep.
And just the slightest little bit.
He's definitely swimming that way.
I don't know. I think he's coming towards me.
This direction.
Oh yeah, look at that. He is good.
There we go. We got him. Little weight there, guys. We got a little weight.
Nice.
Nice head shake. Yeah, be ready in case he makes a run. Here he comes now. Come on, come on. He's still there. He's coming toward us. Might be a big fish. Nope. Here he comes. Lassoed himself too. Well, we had to play with him for a while, but we got him.
Good fish.
Yeah.
Look at how chunky he is. Holy cow. Watch those hooks, Tom. Let me get these hooks out first here.
Rinse them off and pick it up again. Not a giant fish by Tobin standards, but look at the thickness on the body of that.
It's a fish of a lifetime.
You were asking
You know?
earlier about average size pike. This is probably pretty close to the average size pike at Tobin. You'll get them smaller, you'll get them bigger, but I would say that's pretty safe.
What's your guess?
I'm gonna say 34
30?
inch.
Yeah, I'll say 32.
33 and a half. Oh, 34 and a half.
Yep.
Who needs a ruler?
Just shy of 35. Just shy of 35 inches. And again, he's being real fussy. He kind of hit, and I was a little disappointed because when I went to set the hook, there was no weight there. It was, it was gone. All I felt was the bait. And I just jiggled it a couple times. Boom! I felt that jerk, and you felt it all the way through to where you were holding the back of the line, Steve.
Yeah.
And then he took off with it. We just gave him a little time, and there he is. They're being a little finicky, and you gotta be careful with them. And you'll notice when I set the hook, I didn't really jam it real hard. A lot of people ask me that question. You don't have to set the hook hard. A lot of times just give it a little tug and then just hang on, keep the line tight and let the fish kind of hook themselves.
And especially with the Gamakatsus that we're using on these quick strike rigs.
I'll get this one back in. You gonna splash me again?
Yep. Splash me this time. Oh,
There she goes! All right.
yeah, nice work.
Thanks, guys. Tobin, pike, and tip-ups. I love it. This is great. This is what ice fishing's all about, right here. There's the pause. Now, when I'm picking you up, you see the trip shaft turning yet. That means they're still hanging on. That fish is there yet. Some angle and line. What do you think,
Moving nice
Smitty?
and slow.
What do you think, huh?
I think this is gonna be a good one. Right over here. Yeah. Make sure that reel can spool freely if it needs to.
Okay. We got him. Yep.
Got some weight there, Tom?
Feels all right. Feels all right.
Beauty.
Get some head shakes here.
That's good.
Oh yeah, coming toward me, coming toward me.
Yeah.
Oh, wants to go.
Yeah.
A lot of head shakes, wow.
We're close.
Not a huge fish, but
Oh. Comes.
yep. Watch the hooks there. This one's been just wiggling all over the place. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Every one of these Tobin fish is so fat, it's just unbelievable.
Seeing how we got them hooked with that little number 8 right in the top of the mouth.
Yeah.
They're hitting that bait right in the middle. That's how you should get them every time. They shouldn't be able to get off.
Okay, and then hold on a second. There. Smitty, thank you so much. Neil, thank you. You know, this has just been a fantastic day. I mean, to be able to come out here on Tobin like this and have a chance to catch pike and the size and the potential of fish that you can get. I mean, we know there's 40-inch class fish in here, maybe a chance for a 50-inch. And the fish that we are getting, even these in the 30-inch range, are true big, fat
Beautiful,
fish.
beautiful
Yeah.
fish we've
And-
got here at Tobin.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, if any of you would ever be interested in possibly coming up to Saskatchewan and trying one of the big lakes here like Tobin, you might want to check out fishingsaskatchewan.ca. They've got a wonderful resource there, lots of good information. Tourism Saskatchewan, you can also go in there and check out that website. Lots of good information there as well. Come up and maybe give this a try. People are terrific, the fishing is terrific, the lake is awesome, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing quite like the thrill of knowing that you could catch a 40 or 50-inch pike. So from all of us here at TGO, I want to thank you, Smitty, for coming along on the
Absolutely,
ride.
Tom.
Neil,
Thank you, Tom.
Steve Bunka, people over at Tourism Saskatchewan, Chuck, we're here at Prudence Point Resort. Fantastic people, fantastic place to come, and I would recommend it to anybody out there. So until next time, join us right here on TGO, where it's all ice fishing all the time.
TGO has been brought to you by HT, premium ice tackle since 1974. Polar Fire Gear, this is how it's done. Tourism Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, Canada's best freshwater fishing. Vexilar, ice fishing begins when you turn your Vexilar on. Kalispell, Montana, discovery in every direction. And these other fine sponsors. TGO, where it's all ice fishing all the time.